Welcome back to Getting to Know Your County Commissioner with Senator Javier Soto from District 10 and his guest, Dr. Carlos Valerdi and Mr. Don Pivas. For those of you who are just joining us, we are talking about the 2008 Miami International Agriculture and Cattle Show, which will be taking place in May. Mr. Pivas, can you tell me a little bit about the events that will be happening from May 15th through the 18th?
Well, the May 15th date was really a setup and a registration date for the exhibitors and the vendors that will be there. It's really not open to the public. The 16th, Friday, will be a kind of a joint thing. There will be at the show center at the equestrian center at Tropical Park. There will be educational booths, exhibits, and vendors there, and different things going on during the day for school children as well as some seniors, citizens that will be brought in to participate in that, and it will be open to the public as well. There will be all kinds of events. There will be various demonstrations about agriculture, horticulture, about things that people can do in their home, yard, and environment. There will be different types of nutrition education programs, those kinds of things. Concurrently at another park, a professional conference will be going on for industry people in agriculture and livestock, as well as range management, pastures, and nutrition and breeding of cattle, from experts from the University of Florida, as well as some others from USDA and other aviation department. We'll talk about import and export rules and regulations and some of the criteria you have for importing livestock and exporting it.
So this will be experts from the industry actually doing
experts
workshops?
Experts in the industry and universities will be participating in that professional workshop, yes.
And this will be May 16th?
May 16th. That'll be an all-day event, yes.
Okay. And as far as the event, why did we choose Tropical Park for this particular event?
Tropical Park, it's probably our best located park, also probably the prettiest one. We have a large equestrian center there that we built some years ago. It's been a tremendous success. We do have regularly horse shows there of all kinds, jumpers, paso finos, Appaloosas, quarter horses, etc., etc. And it's becoming a very well-known center in the USA and the world. So one day we said to ourselves, this place, we were there, I don't know if it was at the groundbreaking ceremony or after that somebody said that this is great for that kind of venue, that kind of show, like a big cattle and agriculture show. And I said, that sounds good. So then we started planning this thing some years ago, and now it's going to be a reality. It's basically, going back to your question, it's a very well located. It's a Palmetto and Bird Road, Palmetto and Southwest 40th Street. It's a very pretty place, very well located, close to the airport, about 20 minutes from the airport. Very easy to get to on the Palmetto one. You can come from the north or the south or any place and get there. So it's a very safe place also, very good neighborhood, so for all those reasons.
Very good. How will this show open up more opportunities in the field of commerce and tourism for South Florida?
Well, as I was saying, Miami has become the business capital of the Americas. And so many companies have their people here or come and go, members, buyers, etc., from important companies in the agribusiness in Latin America. Also, our port and our airport are crucial to the business in this part of the world. As you know, our airport is the first airport in international air cargo in the USA. It's probably the third in the world. Our port is also a very important port, number one in passengers, one of the top in the east coast of the USA in cargo. And they're the big economic engines of this Miami-Dade County, the whole deal. Mm-hmm. So for all those reasons, anything that we do to improve commerce, to improve this type of thing here, it's going to produce good economic results, and that's what we're looking for. It's an economic development tool. Yeah, we have popcorn there and some other things and entertainment, but the main thing is the economic development that this thing is going to bring to our community in terms of businesses, in terms of more tourists. Anyone who comes here to do business, I guess it's a tourist in some ways, but it's also a business person, and this is going to be very, very well impacted, positively impacted.
Very good. Thank you very much. Dr. Balerdi, what are some of the problems the agricultural industry is going through right now in Miami-Dade County?
There's quite a few problems. The main one and one of the principles that you hear in our area is competition from outside. We have very high labor costs. We have a high degree of regulation from both county level, state level, federal level, which other countries don't have. Our land, as you know, prices are extremely high. 1 acre of land is right now is over $100,000. Who's going to do agriculture like that? So we have a lot of forces that are limiting, and actually are acting against the progress of agriculture, and also insects, diseases we were talking about before the program started about the white fly. Yesterday when we had a workshop at Extension Service, there's another new insect that is attacking plants, palms. It's the palm red mite. So it's like that, continuous like that. It's a good area to be in. We have excellent conditions for growth, but also we have to deal with weather. We have floods and we have hurricanes. So we are, it's an old industry, but we need help. And some of these things are the ones that are really affecting, mainly cost and competition. It's very hard to compete.
Sometimes we have too much water, sometimes we have very little water, all kinds of different scenarios. So
our imports and our exports are actually affected by all these issues we were just talking about.
That's right. These treaties have really affected us. We used to have, for example, the avocado industry used to be 12,000 acres. Right now we're 7,000 acres. Mango industry, we used to have close to, I think it was 2,000 acres. We are less than probably 800 acres now. Tomato industry, in the 80s, 23,000 acres. Right now, 3,000 acres. It is a difficult situation, very difficult. We still have growers, and we still have an industry that we want to keep, but the things that are against the industry are piling up, and you reach a point where you say, hey, we need help or people get out of the business.
What about those of us who are perhaps not experts? How will this show enhance our knowledge about our own land here?
Well, one of the ironic things that we've, in Extension and other folks that promote agriculture in the county, is that people are astonished at the magnitude of agriculture and that we grow unique crops, and we have people come down for tours all the time that live in Miami-Dade County that didn't know we have things like that we have a tropical fruit winery, the southernmost winery in the United States. And we have a lady that started a tropical fruit ice cream business. It was very, very unique. She's going to be at the show. She's very excited about having the opportunity to get that exposure. People are going to be able to take samples of those things. We have tremendous ornamental industry. The orchid industry is just unbelievable. Some of the world's leading orchid producers are in Miami, and people don't know that. And this is a great awareness tool to not only for the international aspect, but also just for our own domestic education. So we're really excited about the opportunity to raise that awareness in the community to our residents.
And education has helped a lot. For example, the avocado industry, We went from 12,000 to about 7,000 acres. Believe it or not, we are the same level of production that we had when we were 12,000 acres with only 7,000. So all of this is, through educational programs, being progressive, and informing yourself. We have been able to overcome a lot of that, but the curve is reaching the level now, and that's why we have some problems, and maybe these events will help somehow to what little industry we have to preserve it in this area.
Sounds like very interesting information for anyone. Families and children are welcome, I assume. You said senior citizens would be coming to the show. Where can we get more information, Senator Soto?
Well, I was going to add that there's going to be rodeos and stuff there too, or rodeo events. Information. There's a website, www.miamicattleshow.com. There's also the Parks Department of the county, who's in charge of that. And if everything fails and you want to hear from somebody, call my office, 305-222-2116, and we'll direct you to the proper people.
One last question. How much will people be paying to go to the show? And I think it's
free. It's a free event. It's an open event. We want a lot of people to go to attend. It's free for the family. It's going to be music. There's going to be entertainment. They're going to have a good time. So the only thing is the weather, and we are praying and hoping that we'll have good weather in those days. That's all we need.
Gentlemen, thank you very much for being here today. And I'd like to thank Senator Javier Soto and his guests for being here today. Remember, for county news and information 7 days a week, just dial 311 or go to our web portal at miamidade.gov. I'm Erica Benitez-Gill. Thank you for watching. See you next time.